Today's video is gonna be, last time I was here for about 2 months, and I traveled down here for, I think it was less than around $1,000 Canadian. What's happening, everybody? Holy, super tired. Haven't got much sleep in the past 2 nights, but we're on to the next destination. Going to Merida today. As you see, I got my packs on, all good to go. My bus comes in another 40 minutes, 45 minutes or so. I'm hoping I can get some sleep on the bus, and then we'll head on over to, I guess, the hidden gem called Merida. Tonight too, I have a little I guess a pool party, buddy was saying, so that's a bonus. Woo! What's up, everybody? Well, it's a new day and it's a new spot today. Made it to Merida, and at my spot here for that for the week, and oh, what a nice spot. Look what I got behind me right there. If you can see that, it's a little pool. That is wicked. Nice house this is. Today's video is gonna be, last time I was here for about 2 months, and I traveled down here for, I think it was less than around $1,000 Canadian. So I'm just gonna give you a couple of my tips and tricks on what I did to make that money last over 2 months. Yeah, it was actually 2+ months. So yeah, tip number 1, big thing that I found was do stuff like work away and coach surfing, woofing. My last trip, I volunteered a month helping somebody restore a sailboat. I volunteered for 2 weeks at a hostel. I did some coach surfing, and when you go this route, you can meet so many amazing people. It's awesome. Tip number 2. What I found big down here was not going out to eat. A lot of things are cheap down here. You go to the markets and everything, you can get vegetables and fruits and all that really cheap. So cook your own meals. That'll save you a bunch of money. That's how I managed to do most of my stuff. And back to touch on a little bit back on to tip number 1, when you go with workaway, most places, I think it's a stipulation with workaway that they have to provide you with at least 2 meals. So that was pretty good, because when I was down restoring the sailboat, we would work 5-6 hours a day, had a place over my head, and some meals in my belly. So really the only thing that I spent money on was what I chose to spend it on. And at the time, I think that was alcohol. But hey, it was worth it because of the savings. All right, tip number 3. What I found to be a good way of transportation was colectivos. Colectivos are super cheap down here. Most of the ones that I've been in are like 10 pesos, and that's, for the conversion ratio for Canadian dollars, that's like 85 cents or something like that. So yeah, that's a great way to travel. Other than that, there's obviously the ADO buses, the different levels that you can get, and even still, for the level of comfort that you get on the buses, it's fairly cheap. For my bus ride today here in Merida, it was a 4-hour bus ride, and it was 330 pesos, I believe. So that works out to be about 30 Canadian dollars. So all in all, it's not that bad if you look back at the prices and compare them with prices down home. So yeah, that's tip number 3. And I guess I'll finish it off with tip number 4. Right there, tip number 4. Get together with other people. If you're looking to do an activity that's a little bit expensive, split the cost. Split the cost with somebody. I rented a car to go see the Calakmul ruins last time I was down, and if you want to check that out, the video will be in the description there. And yeah, it would have been super expensive for me to go see it alone. I would have had to have rented the car, paid for gas, food, and everything. But I went down with 4 other girls that I met where I was volunteering, and we split the cost between the 5 of us. So what would it cost me? A boatload. It only cost me 1/5 of what it did regularly. So anytime that you can, split the costs up with people, and it's unreal how much of a savings that is. Alright, I guess I'll do one more. Tip number 5. We'll do this as a bonus one. Some people might get angry at me, but whatever. It's barter. You can barter prices. If you're going to look for a tour, wherever it may be, Chichen Itza or cenotes or something, doesn't hurt to offer another price, right? Say, oh, well, I went down the road and Joe Blow down the road was giving me for this price, so, you know, what can you do? I'd really like to go with you guys instead of going with him, so if you can beat his price, then I'm all in. Don't go too crazy with that because, you know, obviously everybody needs to make money, but yeah, I would definitely say there's some wiggle room, and yeah, that's my 5 tips, or should I say 4 tips and 1 bonus tip. So yeah, this is where I'll be having, I think Enrique said there was going to be maybe a little pool party tonight. So we'll see about that, see what happens. And as always, everybody, stay tuned to my videos coming up. They're every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I appreciate you checking this video out. If you like it, just leave a little thumbs up. That just tells me that you liked it. And yeah, until next time, everybody, have a very blessed day. Rise up, accept that challenge. Be a phoenix.